It's very, very minimal, but the northern upstate, which is a little colder right now in the higher elevations of Oconee and Pickens and even Greenville counties, might see a little snow flurry activity this morning before it changes over to rain throughout the day today. Today is going to be kind of soggy and cool, but it will warm up with sunshine for most of the week, starting with tomorrow afternoon. And then by the weekend, it cools down again, but luckily stays dry. So we don't have any threat of winter weather this week after we get through today. It's a pretty big system that's making its way through. You can see some heavier rain and snow happening in areas of Mississippi and Alabama. We are on the edges of this one, and the air surrounding our region is fairly dry. So as the moisture moves in, it's going to take hours and hours for it to really start getting to the ground. Right now, we're dealing with maybe a few flurries in the northern edges of Oconee, Pickens, and Greenville counties, maybe a little drizzle around Clemson or Easley. But for the most part, what we are looking at is dry weather this morning, and eventually we'll see some rain come later today. The mountains will see some snow in the higher peaks. The highest elevations could see about an inch or two. I don't anticipate this being a big blockbuster system in the mountains. The rest of us will be warming up enough that by the time the moisture arrives, it's mainly rainfall. We'll see some of that get a little heavier toward this afternoon and early in the evening before it begins to taper off overnight. We'll see a few showers linger into tomorrow morning, but for the most part, it will begin to dry out. Today starts around freezing and just below in the mountains. We're at and above freezing in the upstate, 37 in Clemson, 36 in Greenville. So areas that are close to that borderline temperature change, still above freezing enough to not have any winter weather issues through the day today. Today we're looking at a high of 47 for the upstate with those on and off showers. North Carolina, snow showers for you in the most spots above the higher elevations. Generally, though, you'll also see some rain mix in at times with a high of 43 degrees. So as we rate your day, the Carolina Sky Meter is at a 5 out of 10. Not perfect, but also not a bad day. If you do have things to do outdoors, grab a jacket with a hood, extra layers perhaps for the cold, but it should be just fine to be out there. Now, Futurecast shows it drying out tomorrow. 10 a.m. or so, we'll begin to see the clearer sky take over after maybe some morning sprinkles. Then you get into Tuesday night, it stays nice and clear. Wednesday looks great, sunny and dry. Wednesday night into Thursday, maybe a few passing clouds and maybe even a brief sprinkle by Friday. But look at this, going all the way through next weekend. It stays nice and clear, so we're looking pretty good to see good conditions after today's rain showers. A high of 47 today, warms to 53 tomorrow, and then we have sunshine in the 50s to near 60 degrees for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Over next weekend, it's going to get a little bit colder, maybe breezy as well, but we will continue to see some pretty nice weather overall, even as that chill returns to the forecast.